computer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some Tiger football tonight. We are at Panther Stadium in Paola, Kansas. We're going to come over here with the pregame show from Briggs of Fort Scott. Thank you, Briggs of Fort Scott, for the sponsor. This is Dylan Duffy, and I am with Aaron Judy. Aaron, how are we feeling?
Feels great. The weather's perfect.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's a nice, feels like a fall day already, but it is not quite there yet.
Thank you. Panthers get fired up, remain standing, and shout it out as the Pierce Squad and Marching Panthers lead the Go Big Black chant and the Hay Song.
Had to have a little break in the action there for the national anthem. The band is playing. We're going to go ahead and go through our keys to victory, players to watch, and all that on this Briggs of Fort Scott pregame show. So with that being said, Aaron, we're in Paola tonight. We want to talk a little bit about Paola's keys to victory, or are there players that we need to watch and make sure we maintain hat on the ball here?
Yeah, I think with week one, I mean, the big thing is you just got to keep the self-inflicted wounds to a minimum. Whichever team can, not have the false starts, not have the silly penalties, you probably got a good chance. Everybody's gonna make mistakes, but you can't let a few mistakes here and there get you too high, too low. You just got to keep pushing, and I think whoever has probably the least amount of mistakes is going to have a good chance of winning the ball game.
Absolutely. That's kind of what Coach Stark talked about on the Coach's Corner was you're going to have mistakes. It's week one, like we've talked about, but it's going to be who maintains the adversity, and overcomes those mistakes and has minimal mistakes. And we just got to play hard out there tonight on the Fort Scott side, and we can't let one mistake, one false start, one offsides multiply into several boneheaded mistakes or anything like that. But, we got a good ball club. We're young in the sense of we lost a lot of starters last year, but, we're also old, and we've got some players that are ready to come in afterwards and play behind them.
Yeah, we've got good leaders, too. I mean, we've got good senior leaders. And so in week one especially, you just want to come out with intensity. I mean, look for a few turnovers. If you can get a few turnovers, there again, I like our chances.
Absolutely. That's kind of what we also talked about with the coach's show is just we got to limit our turnovers and make sure that we really jump in with them. And if we get it turned over, then we gotta make sure that we go and score off of those. We can't just, get a turnover and run a couple plays and have to punt or something like that. We got to capitalize on those. We can't make too many mistakes. And then kind of going into the keys of victory on special teams is we can't have any penalties. We got to catch them all. We can't muff any punts. We can't be muffing kicks. Make sure, if they're going to go on onside kick, we got our hands team out there to make sure that they're ready to get down on the ball, or maybe sneak one past them. You can kind of take off a little bit and see what happens there. But I think we're in for a great game tonight here at Paola. We will be right back on the YouTube side. We're going to try to get the radio all hooked up ready there, but be right back after this. Yes, sir. Go Tigers. We are here live on YouTube and the radio station. The Paola Panthers home team is about to come out here and run through their thing, and then we'll get the coin flip going. But before we get that started, we're going to run down our starting lineup on offense for our Fort Scott Tigers.
Yeah, we're going to go with the offense first. Starting at left tackle, we're going to have Austin Harrington. Left guard, we're going to have James Rodriguez. Center is going to be Ben Phillips. Right guard, we're going to have Jacob Adams tonight. Right tackle, we're going to have Tegan Stiles. At the tight end position, we're going to have Aiden Ogren. Caden Cannon is going to be our starting QB for tonight. Our running backs in the backfield, we're going to have Paxton Allen and Ryder Newton. At the X tight end, we're going to have Drayden Marlowe. And then as Z wide receiver, we're going to have Dexter Williams.
Absolutely. And running down the lineups for our defense, we're going to have Aiden Ogren as a D end. We're going to have Brody Stoughton as a D tackle, Nate Adams as a D tackle. The other D end is going to be Marlowe. At Sam linebacker, we're going to have Allen, Mike, Ryder Newton. And then other middle linebacker, we're going to have Creed Clayton. Cornerbacks and special or D-backs, we're going to have Williams, Cannon, Kennedy, and Adams. And the Paola Panthers are about to come out here. And then we will get to the coin flip. But with that, we do have a couple injuries on the Fort Scott side. We have Trayton Valentine, Kyler Keating, and Mitchell Avery are going to be out with injuries. Not suited up tonight for us. We did not get a report for Paola. Looks like they might have a couple of guys down there not dressed out. But besides that, we're all pretty healthy and ready for some Friday night lights.
Yeah, I think at this point, every team in the state's going to have a few kids banged up from the jamborees, the practices, what have you. It's just inevitable. It's going to happen.
Absolutely. It's a long summer, and sometimes you get after it a little bit too hard, and you got those nagging injuries, and you don't want to ruin your whole season with them, so you're gonna sit out the first couple weeks and then get back right and get after it. We're both new here, we will admit that, so there's going to be some dead air every once in a while, but we got about 4 minutes left till game time, and I believe they're planning on starting that coin flip right at that time too. So
yeah, we'll run over the quick Paola team real quick. They do have some playmakers. We're here watching them warm up a little bit. They've got a sophomore starting at quarterback, and he looks the part. Watching him, he can spin it. Big, tall, athletic kid. At running back, they've got a Shea. If you know Paola football, anytime you see Shea on the back of the jersey, you know he's probably going to be a pretty good ball player. And I don't think that's going to be any different tonight with him. I think those are kind of their two. We do have a wide receiver, Shasha
Pachinko, I think, yeah. We tried really hard to figure out how to say that before we got after it a little bit there at the beginning. But yes. No, kind of talk about the Shea kid. I think we caught up with his dad right before the game, and right. he kind of talked to us about him, about what we're going to see from him, and some camps he's already been to. Yeah,
fast kid, still pretty light. I think his dad said he's just trying to put on weight and stuff. But I think our coaches know too. He's speedy, he runs hard, and so they want to make sure that they've got a hat on him at all times. And then, it's Paola football. They haven't changed in 30 years. They're going to run it down your throat and run it and run it and run it and lean on you. Mm-hmm. And then when you finally get a little comfortable, they're going to take one over the top, two over the top. I don't think they usually throw more than 10 times a game.
Absolutely, yeah. And we kind of watch them warm up a little bit, and we've talked with Coach Stark a lot, and he's got a good game plan built up here. We don't want to give too much of our secrets away, even if it is our own YouTube and radio, but. He for sure understood that we got to keep the hats on the ball. We got to fly to the ball, and we got to make sure that we don't let them get up. And if they score, we're gonna have to answer right back and get after it. But we are going out to the coin flip right now.
I have Caden Cannon, number 9, number 65, Brody Stoughton. Trying to see the other two here.
Yep, we're stuck 75 maybe, or 70. Probably Nate Adams.
Looks like 75, Jacob Adams.
Jacob Adams, sorry.
41, Ryder Newton are going to be our 4 captains for tonight.
Shout out older brother there. They're getting their instructions. We got the coin flip. All right, looks like Paola won, and they're asking them what they want to do.
I think they're going to defer here.
Yep, looks like they deferred and they deferred.
Panthers have won the toss, deferred their option to second
Fort
half.
Scott has decided to receive. Obviously, that's a good thing to do, or you're going to be kicking twice in one game. So we don't want to do that. We got about a minute left on the clock, and then we got some Tiger football. So let's take a quick break here on the radio and shout out some of our sponsors, and we'll take a quick break on YouTube, and we'll be back ready for the game. And we are back here getting set up for the opening kickoff of the 2025 Fort Scott Tigers football season.
Looks like number 7, Dexter Williams, is going to be the deep man on this kickoff.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the numbers up here, but we're going to do our best to get it. Kicked right to him, received at the 10. He's running up, or at the 20, 25, 30. Tackled down here right at the 32-yard line. So Fort Scott Tigers will take over right here on the 32.
Starts off with a good return.
Absolutely. Now we'll see what the offense can do out here. We got senior quarterback Caden Cannon now here.
With the first week, the first game, you just keep your confidence up. You know, things are going to happen. Just be confident. Try to shake the nerves.
Absolutely. We got Dexter Williams out here to the right side. Caden's under center here.
Split back.
Fullback dive. He gave.
Ryder gets kind of stopped right there.
Looks like it'll be about a loss of 1 here, so it'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Our offensive line's really got to just do their best. They got some big kids on the Paola D line, as they usually do every year. We've got to play with good pad level and good technique. Just try to mitigate their size as much as we can.
A very short loss on the play. We'll call it 2nd down 10.
We're back under center here. Split back again. We're going to go QB trap.
Gained some positive yards there. Looks like we got about 2-yard gain, maybe 1.5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd, and I'll give them 8.
Ball carrier once again, number 9, Caden Cannon.
3rd and 8 here. It's early. I don't know if you run the ball. Do you take a chance at throwing it early, or just see what we can do and lick our wounds and go to the next drive?
Absolutely.
We'll see what Coach Stark. That's another thing with Coach Stark. We don't know what we're really going to get. I mean,
nope. Obviously, he was under the tutelage of BC, head coach BC for his playing days, and a little bit under it. It looks like we are a little draw, maybe a face mask there, uncalled.
Real face mask there.
Yep.
Ryder about Aiden Ogren, who I think about got his face mask ripped off. No flags.
Gained a yard. Will be about 4th and 7 to go.
That's tough right there. That's a call you wish went your way. I mean, it was pretty obvious, I thought, but
yep. But you know, along with the players, it's week 1 for the Stripes too, so they're gonna be working on it too.
We're in punt formation here.
Yep. Little Aussie kick, it looks like.
Yep.
He's gonna let it go. It's gonna be a good bounce for the Tigers here. Gonna be down about the 15-yard line. 25. Sorry.
Down by number 8 for the Tigers, Damian Anderson.
Damian Anderson with that punt. About a 40, almost 40-yard punt. We're going to come out on defense here. Now you just hope for week one, alignment and assignment.
Absolutely.
Nobody over the top. Keep your eyes out of the backfield. Just read your keys and try to play good assignment football.
Kind of what you brought up, like they are probably going to be smash mouth football, but we were watching that quarterback at the beginning of the game, and he was slinging it out there a little bit, so we got to make sure that we get hats on everybody. And
he's under center here. It's like a wing with trips to the left.
Almost a reverse kind of thing.
Right side. He's at the 20.
Did get a first down here.
Knocks him out at about the 39-yard line. So it's going to be first and 10 from about the 39.
15-yard gain of the play. That's good for a Panther.
This is still the same typical Paola offense. It's going to be a lot of wing with upbacks, and every once in a while they're going to motion to splitting somebody out. Same formation here, motion to the left, toss sweep. Bodie Shea, and he's loose at the 50, 40, 30. Nobody's going to catch him here. Touchdown is going to be Paola. That's a tough play there. A lot of motion.
Out of the different formation or setup, and he took that to the house there.
Yeah. That's tough, but that's exactly what we talked about. You're going to have it. So now it's just going to be how do we respond? You don't want to come out here and go 3 and out.
Yep. Got to mitigate the opportunity. So you definitely, if they scored here, we want to get the ball back and definitely put it up. But the PAT try here.
PAT is good. It's going to be 7-0. Paola on top right now. We've got 9:37 left in the first quarter.
All right, and we'll take a quick break as we get everybody out here real quick. About a 30-second break, and we'll be right back. Back here at Paola Panther Stadium, lined up for the kickoff again. We have Dexter Williams back to receive the kick again.
Here comes the kick. Deep kick right down the middle. Comes to the up back.
Gets to the 20, 25, and
still loose.
Breaks a couple tackles, gets another gain of positive yards. We are down at about the 36-yard line here. So Fort Scott will come out with their second time on offense, see if we can get some positive yards here, maybe a couple first downs, and put it in the house for a touchdown here.
That's what we want to see. Just put together a good drive here. I mean, a lot of times this early, your best bet, if you can just keep their defense on the field,
Sure, wear them down a little bit. You don't want one drive stop to keep on building and processing to some other ones. So you want to see some good positive yards here and see what happens. But we got Caden Cannon under center again, split back. Dexter Williams out to the right. We got fullback dive. Nope. Oh, nice little triple option. They read it well, but we got stuff. We got about a yard, maybe a half a yard there. Bring up 2nd and 9.
Paola is flying to the football right now. We're going to have to I know Coach Stark's on them, but we've got to kind of match their physicality a little bit here. We're going to be back in a split back. We've got Dexter Williams wide to the right. going to be a handoff on the left side. It's a great run. Creed Clayton's going to go for about 15 yards there.
Absolutely. So we gained a first down there, then we're going to be back under the huddle. So that's one thing that we definitely wanted to see. We wanted to see some positive yards there. We got that. We got our first down, so now we can kind of calm down a little bit and see if we can move forward here with the rest of the game.
Right. Creed Clayton, just a sophomore, but from what we've seen quick, he runs hard. He plays hard. We've got twins to the right here.
1st and 10 on the 47-yard line.
Cannon drops back to pass.
Nice little rollout.
Throws an out here.
Dexter Williams with a great catch. Did he haul that in?
Tough catch by number 7.
Yes, he did. He kept it in. Great catch for about 5-yard gain there.
Kind of got sandwiched by 2 guys there. Still came down with the ball. That's a tough play.
Absolutely. It's good to see that he's going to go up and get that ball and not be afraid of contact there.
Going to have about 2nd and 5 here.
Going to set up 2nd down and 5 from the Paola 48-yard line.
Caden Cannon's back under center. He's going to go right up the middle here. Just almost a quarterback sneak for about 4 yards, we're going to call it.
Looks like it's going to bring up a 3rd and long 2. I'd give it a long 2 here. So we see some positive plays here on this drive. We definitely are probably in 4-down territory, being on the other side of the 50. Right. So what we really want to see here is, get the first down, but at least get really close to where if we need to. To the Philadelphia Eagles, we might do a little tush push or something like that, but I think we get it right here without that.
Caden's back under center. He's going to hand it off to Ryder Newton on the right side. Ryder breaks it. He's going to go for about 7 yards. It's going to be a first down.
That is enough for a Tigers first down.
That's 2 things we do have on our side. We've got running backs that run hard. If you get in that situation, 3rd and short, 4th and short. I haven't talked to Coach Stark about this, but I feel like I know those kids well enough, and I know him well enough that he's going to put the ball in their hands when it's that time.
If you got a Newton boy in that backfield, he's going to run it hard, and he's going to run it right up at you. He's going to make you want to hit him.
We're going to have Dexter Williams split wide left, Drayden Marlowe to the right. He's going to go trap up
Another
the middle.
Ryder Newton run, just punishing people here.
This is exactly what we wanted to see here. You want to put together a good drive. It doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be a big hitter like they did.
Right.
We can methodically march it down the field, wear them down because it comes to the 4th quarter, you got them wore down. It's going to be at will then, and that's kind of what we talked about with Coach Stark. That's what we really want to make sure we have going is that we're going to be the more disciplined, the more in shape team to make sure that we bring home this W. Looks like Dexter Williams is back on the right side now.
Caden under center. He's going to give it. Another dive. Ryder Newton.
Yeah, he just gaining yards. Keep chopping.
He's really close to having that first down there.
Looks like we got one giving moving chain. So we got another first down, Fort Scott. That is the 3rd first down of this drive here. Almost in the red zone. We're just roughly about 9 yards away.
Yep. And that's another thing too. That's going to be crucial when we get in the red zone tonight. We've got to come away with points.
Got to capitalize, yes.
Caden's under center here. Dexter split out left. We're in a heavy formation.
Yep. Got another give.
Give it to Creed. He's kind of stuffed there. Not going to get much out of that.
Nope. But we're seeing, even if with those plays, with this offense that we run, we've ran it for years. Those are the things that we're kind of keying off some people. We're seeing it this play, but then, next play we're going to jump out and do something different and hit that big one or gain some positive yards.
Yeah, they do have some big D linemen too. I mean, they
look the part out here as a high school football team. 4A.
They've got them listed at 6'4", 285. Mm-hmm. We're going to go counter here. Oh, they sniffed it out.
3 hats on them right there in the backfield. We're going to have a 3rd and, we got a late flag here.
I'm not sure what happened. I missed it, but Creed Clayton's helmet is ripped off. I'm assuming someone got their hand in his face mask, and that's why his helmet's off. But he's got to come out for a play, I think.
Unless it was due to a penalty, they might be able to.
Yeah. He's going to come out anyways. Number 25, I believe that's Paxton Allen. That is Paxton Allen. He's going to enter the game. So we're going to have a personal foul face mask. That's going to be a first down for the Tigers. going to move us all the way to the, looks like the 17-yard line. This is where we're talking about you get in this area, you've got to come away with points.
We got to capitalize, and not only just field goals. We're definitely going to want some touchdowns here. We do have a senior kicker, Caleb Hall. That's going to be a weapon, but we want to definitely match the points here.
After the penalty, it's first down, 10 from the 17.
Going to go under center here, split back. He's going to hand it off. Paxton's going to follow Ryder's lead block. Good hard run. He fought for about 5 yards there, it looks like.
Looks like it's going to bring about 2nd and 5. We got about 4:45 left on the clock here. The clock on the YouTube is a little off, so just listen to us, and we'll definitely give you the right amount.
Again, the score is 7-0 here. If you're just tuning in, Paola's first drive, I think, was 2 plays.
2 plays into the house.
And we let him loose around the left corner.
About a 60-yard run.
Now we just want to match it.
Yeah. We got about 10 minutes left on the play, or 10 seconds left here on the play clock. 4:15 to go in the game. Fort Scott back under center. Split back, Dexter to the right. Little handoff to Ryder Newton. Finds a hole.
Cut loose.
Gets down to the 5. That's going to be enough. Oh, no, we got to the 4. That's going to be enough for a Fort Scott first down. That'll stop the clock and move the chains. We are officially within 10.
He's going to be at about looks like the 4-yard line. My goodness, Ryder runs the ball hard.
Hard. And you want that. That's going to wear down the other team.
Yep.
Just keep doing it.
It leans on you when he runs the ball. You got to tackle that. He's a big kid, and you just got to hit him over and over and over and over.
Not just good at football, good at wrestling and everything else that he tries to do. Little
QB
quarterback sneak here. Get down to maybe the 2. Looks like we're at the 2, yep.
He got about a long yard here, it looks like. It's going to be 2nd and 2 from the 2. Maybe 2.5 line, it kind of looks like.
3:15 left to go here in the first.
Caden's going to go all the way over, get the play from Coach Stark. Relay it to his guys here. You maybe look for another sneak here. I mean, he's done well with it.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
They got the gap right there.
Right over the right side. Oh.
Stuffed him. And you really want to reward him for pushing us all the way here down the field, but they know it's coming. I think the whole stadium knows it's coming, so we're going to see what we do here.
My goodness, they're selling out with Ryder hard. You almost wish. Do you bootleg?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's a tough call at this point in the game.
Yeah.
On the 2-yard line, a naked boot, but my goodness, they're pursuing. I mean, everybody is keyed on Ryder.
Yeah. Looks like we might be taking a timeout here. He's got Caden coming down, tie his shoe. We got about 15 seconds left here on the play clock. Starks over here at the official on his side of the ball. Looks like they're going to probably take it down to 1 and then call a timeout here and draw up the right play for us.
We're going to have a timeout. We've got 2:17 left in the first quarter here. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. I mean, this is a pivotal point of the game.
Absolutely. We got Paola up 7-0 against us. We are knocking on the door. Let's take a 15-second timeout here as well. Back here at Panther Stadium, we got the Tigers coming out of the huddle.
Going to be under center here. He's going to hand it off to Ryder. Oh, goodness.
Looks like another stop, maybe a loss of 1 there. We're back on the 5-yard line. We got 4th and 5. Caden is running all the way over to Stark again to get the play call. I don't think there's any other option besides go for it here.
This close, it's tough. I mean, they're selling out to the run, but
absolutely,
it's also tough at a high school team to go play action from the 4-yard line.
Yeah,
not a lot of room to work with.
I mean, might key off this and do a little pitch back option the other way. But
Drayden Marlowe split out wide left. Play action.
We are doing a pass here, and it's been tipped.
The ball was tipped. That's too bad. If the ball wasn't tipped, the D-back is all over Aiden Ogren. Probably get a flag there if it wasn't tipped.
That will be a turnover on downs. It'll be Panther ball at the 5-yard line. They got a long field to go, so maybe our defense can get out here and get a stop, and we'll get it right back.
You want to just try to stonewall them here and make them maybe punt out of their own end zone.
Absolutely.
That's the best option. Give us a short field.
Potentially get them into a passing down, maybe get a quick sack in the backfield. We can get a little safety, and it'll change the whole game up.
That's tough. You really want to come away with points. I mean, inside the 5-yard line, 4 plays.
After holding on defense, Pill will take
I know Coach Stark is probably smoke coming out of his ears right now.
He's getting it right over there on the sideline, though. You can see him talking to some of the players. So
it's going to go toss sweep.
Good pursuit to the ball there. Yeah, they might have lost a couple there.
Great pursuit to the ball by the Tigers. 2 or 3 guys there on the tackle.
Drug down near the line of scrimmage.
Looked like Paxton Allen, Creed, and Clayton both in on the tackle there.
Down.
I just fixed it. Hey, we're all new here. We're learning. We're getting as we going.
Yeah, we apologize for any video. Or
there will be a lot of errors, I'm sure, tonight, but
issues.
we're going to get right by the end of the season for sure.
He's going to be in shotgun formation in his own end zone. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going deep down the left sideline and overthrew him just a little bit.
Overthrew him, but we had great coverage there.
Dexter's in his hip pocket right there.
Absolutely. We had Shy kind of coming over the top, so he honestly had to throw that away there because if he threw that any shorter, that's probably a pick.
Right.
We'll be 3rd and 10. We're doing everything that we kind of talked about here. We wanted to minimize their yardage here, keep them here to where they got to punt it out of the end of their end zone. But I probably see them with the way he flings the ball. He's probably going to do another pass here.
He's going to stay in shotgun formation. He's going to have the Shea running back to his hip here. He's going to roll out to the right.
Looks like we might have a timeout.
I'm not sure what we got. I didn't see any flags.
Officials are talking here.
Officials are huddled up at about the 2-yard line, 3 of them.
Got an offsides.
They call offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
Huh. Didn't see any flags. That was weird.
That was very weird.
We did jump kind of in the neutral zone, but I thought we got back in plenty of time.
And it was one of those that they snapped the ball, too, so usually you kind of let those go until the play's over with. All right, so we got 55 seconds left here, 3rd and 5 now.
Ball's only be on the 8-yard line. He's going to stay in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his right.
Try to do a quick little snap there.
They're going to kind of go look at me, hold up.
10 seconds left on the play clock. Here's a snap, roll out to the right again. Pass the sticks, caught and out of bounds. There'll be a 1st down, Paola.
Pass is complete. The reception made by the Panther, Trace Metcalf.
That's tough. Trace is a Fort Scott kid. Trace Metcalf caught that. You want to see him do well. Maybe not too well versus us, but
wish him all the luck, but we still want a Tiger W here. That's for sure.
That's right.
Still in there, still backs against the wall here. It'd definitely be good. They got a 1st down, but we can get a stop here and get a punt still. Being on that side of the 50 would be great.
32 seconds left. The ball's going to be on the 17. He's going to stay in the shotgun formation. He's going to roll to his left. Ooh.
Oh, we had some pursuit back there. Got 2 people, and we finally got him down.
He got around about 2 people there.
He's shifty.
Thought Paxton Allen had him in the backfield. I believe it was Paxton. Maybe
Number 12, Mason
Aiden Ogren was back there.
And tackler number 65.
Who was that? Brody Stoughton.
Stoughton.
I think that's who that was, right on top of him. So they're going to let it go ahead and wind down and take it to the 2nd quarter. It's 7-0 Paola here. End of the first quarter. It's a good game right now.
Yep, Paola 7, Fort Scott 0. We'll take a quick break while they switch fields, and we'll be back after this.
Wristband. Yep.
Wristband, so they're going to see that a lot. Little quarterback sneak after a fake handoff to the fullback went nowhere. It'll be 4th down and about, I'm going to give them 3 yards here. So we'll see what they do here. They are going to be in negative territory. See if they trust their defense after, we kind of pushed them down there all the way down to the 5. You think they'd kind of punt it here, but you got to be careful.
Doesn't look like they're going to. They're going to stay in shotgun unless maybe the quarterback can.
A little pooch kick, nobody back there, so they can get some flip the field a little bit.
I'd say they're going to run the ball right here. He's going to have a running back to his right.
Yep, there he is.
Yep.
So will you send anybody back?
Oh, it's the backup quarterback. Looks like number 11. He's going to kick it.
Kind of did a punt safe there. We didn't want to get back.
Not
Didn't go too
punt.
far. He's up. Got a good roll. It's about a 10-yard roll here down to the 30. I'm going to give him 37-yard line here. So with that, it'll be Fort Scott ball coming out. He did flip the field, so that was a positive for him, but, not the best kick there.
I really thought the way it was spinning, it looked like it was going to spin and roll right back to him.
Absolutely. So obviously you didn't see that on YouTube. We didn't get the camera move. We apologize for that.
Sorry for that.
No, we're going to get on it. We promise.
He only kicked it about 20 yards, and then he got about another 15 out of the roll.
Absolutely. Be 1st and 10 coming out. We're probably going to see that split back under center.
Ball on the 37. 7-0 Paola right now.
What we got?
Caden's under center. He's going to hand it off.
No,
he keeps it.
Keeps it. Great keep there. He might be.
Cannon is loose. 40. He's at the 30. And they're going to catch him, knock him out of bounds there.
Great run, great pull. That's what you do. You didn't show a whole lot of the pulling. Yep. We ran Ryder Newton all the way down there, and then that's what with triple option, you never know what's going to happen. We pull that, get big gains like that. Again, we apologize for the camera.
Caden's a great kid. He worked for me all summer, and I texted him today, and I told him, you don't have to do too much. Just when you're running the triple option, just read your keys, and you're going to be just fine. And he ran it perfect there. The DN went to the pitch. DN crashed down. Linebacker went to the pitch, and he cut it up for a great gain. We're going to go trap here to Ryder Newton. He's going to get a good, hard 3 yards, it looks like, maybe 4.
Tigers try between the tackles with number 41, Ryder
Looks like
Newton.
They're going to give him 3, 2nd and 7 from the 21-yard line.
7 for progress down to the Paola 21-yard line.
Caden's going to run the play in here. We're going to have twins to his left. Caden's under center. Here's a snap. Dive over the left. Looked like, I think, is that Paxton Allen? Yep. Paxton Allen, good hard run. I think he fell forward for a little bit. It's going to be 3rd and 4 from the 18-yard line right now.
Another great drive that we've kind of seen on offense here. We've been pushing down the field quite a bit. Big run by Caden there to get us down here, and we got a 3rd and manageable here.
Yeah, these third and mediums, do you want to see him go maybe play action again? We'll see.
Definitely just, make the right read. We're back in our red zone. We're on the 19-yard line here. Didn't have it. Oh, we got through it, snuck it through. Yes, we did. We're pushing. Pile there. Looks like we do have enough for a 1st down. They are stopping the clock.
They had him caught early in a great second effort by Ryder Newton right there over the right side.
And it looks like we got a 1st down by the White Hat. So we are back in the red zone here.
We've just got to come away with points.
We do.
And we're moving the ball.
Absolutely. It's looking, after that, that first 3 and out real quick, we've showed that we can move the ball on them. I think that's a great confidence builder for us as well. So let's see if we can capitalize on this.
Caden's back under center.
Ryder Newton.
Looked like kind of a broken play there. He's going to hand it off to Ryder over the right for no gain. That first drive, how much do you attribute to just first game jitters? I think college, high school, NFL, it seems like the first game of the year, it's always a 3 and out.
Oh yeah, either you go down and score real quick, or you're gonna work on some things, and you're not gonna show your whole plan. Usually, you kind of talk to Coach Glades up here before, and you ask him what the first play was gonna be. So you kind of have your assignments and what you're gonna play and all that. Looks like we got an early jump on us right there. Got a false start that's going to move us back.
Offense, a mark off a 5-yard penalty.
2nd and 15 here.
That's what we don't want in the red zone. That's what we talked about before. You got to keep the self-inflicted penalties away from you, especially when you're inside the 10-yard line, 15-yard line.
Yep, we got to minimize those. And both penalties so far have been on us, so we got to lock that in.
They're going to break the huddle here.
Yep.
Ball's going to be at the 18-yard line. Caden's going to be under center. Twins to the right side. He's going to keep it on the option. And maybe a half 1-yard gain there. That stuff, they almost kind of just slow play with that D end and don't commit.
Yeah, Fort Scott's ran the triple option for years. They know it's coming. We know it's coming. It's just about who's going to capitalize on it. And, we'll bust a couple plays here and there, but there's going to be some things that we're going to be able to do to make sure we get into the end zone here. So let's see if we can get a first. We do have enough to make a first down.
It's going to be 3rd and long here. We don't have to score.
No.
Get it inside the 4, and we can get a fresh set of downs. I mean, I would imagine they're going to pass here. You almost have to.
Absolutely. Got about 8 seconds left on the play clock.
Dexter's split left. No, we're going to go option. Pitch.
Oh, even further down back. Yep.
Ryder just smartly falls on it.
Yep. Now we're down all the way to the 30. It's going to be a 4th down.
You've almost got to go for it. We
Yeah.
don't have a kicker that can kick a 40-yard field goal, 45.
Yeah, it'd be a deep one. I mean, you could try to pooch it, angle it into the corners.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, regardless if it goes in the end zone, you're going to get, 10 yards back. But I think you do try to sling it here, maybe get a deep ball.
I think they're going to go for it.
Still in your plus territory, so it's going to be a good option here.
Creedon Clayton's going to come in the game and replace Paxton Allen. We're going to be split back here. Under center, he takes a snap, drops back. It's going to be
Draw play.
Draw
to
play.
Creedon, it looked like. No gain, so it'll be a turnover on downs. It will be Paola ball on the 29.
That's tough. That's twice in the first half. We get inside the 10 and 15-yard line.
Yep, looks like we
and
had
just no points.
number 59, a little slow to get up. He's getting off the field here. James Rodriguez, if the roster is correct. He got off the field, though, so.
We've got 5:38 left in the second quarter here. It's 7-0 Paola. Been a good game so far. We just can't capitalize in the red zone. That's about the only thing that's holding us back.
Looks like we might have had Ryder Newton over there with his helmet off on the sideline as well. Or is that somebody else? No, it looks like Ryder's still in there,
Yeah.
Mike.
Shea takes the hand up.
Oh,
to
fumble.
Lefty, fumbles. Ball's on
Oh,
the ground. I think Paola got on top of it.
that's a big boy jumping on the ball. Good for them. It will be a loss of 2, though, with that fumble. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11 there.
Looked like Paxton Allen and Jacob Adams were in there on the play.
Yeah.
Kind of one of them had him held up, and it almost looked like one of them came in and punched that ball out.
Absolutely, and it was a great pursuit of the ball. You get more than one hat on the ball, good things happen. We had a strip there, almost a turnover, and got the ball right back.
They're going to be back under center in the double wing formation with 2 wide receivers split out on each side. Motion from right to left, toss sweep left.
Good
There it
hit.
is.
What a stick right there.
Paxton Allen absolutely smokes the kid.
Absolutely.
That is a great play.
Pick him up, put him down. Good gang tackle there. Aiden Ogren held him up, and then Paxton came and cleaned him up there.
Yes.
That's the hats on the ball that you love to see here.
Yeah, we talked to Coach, and that's one thing he's emphasizing. You got a gang tackle. Every hat's got to be flying to the ball.
And if you can get him to cut back into the inside, the rest of the party will be there to make sure to take care of it.
Right. The Shea kid is not real big, so he wants to get out. He is fast. That's one thing he is. So he wants to get out to the outside and try to find an open lane and get going.
Absolutely. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11 here on the 28-yard line.
3rd and long here. You hope your D-line gets some pressure on him. Looks like maybe a blitz coming from Paxton Allen on this left side. Yep.
Will be a pass roll out to the right here. He's got –
He's
we're
gonna be
all
on top
over
of
him.
Hey,
Oh,
Nugger gets him.
fumble. And I think we got the ball recovered before we went out of bounds. Let's see what the refs say.
The fumble on the play. We'll wait to see if it was recovered inbounds or not.
I think he had possession, but it's going to be.
Decide.
Yep. He's calling ball down here. No sign yet. Let's see what they do when they spot the ball.
Boy, they are really slow playing this.
Looks like it'll be 4th down.
They're going to say he was out of
Didn't
bounds.
have possession of it. From up here, it looked really good, but
Yeah.
he could have been flying out before he got it. But definitely punting situation here. Big 4th and I got to do math live here, but a lot of yards, about 16 probably I'd say here. So
Coach Glade's absolutely dialed one up there on defense.
absolutely. Great pursuits of the ball. They're doing their little, we might go for it, but we're going to get back there, punt safe. So not a good punt last time. Let's
We've got
see.
the backup quarterback in again, punting.
I think we have Marlowe back here. Nope, that's Dexter Williams. Sorry.
The ball's going to keep rolling. And
He
stop
gets those
about
good
the
rolls, yes. So
32, 33-yard line.
yep. It'll be Tiger ball at the 33-yard line. 3:18 left in the second quarter. Paola still 7, Fort Scott 0.
You really want to come away with 7, but at least 3. Goodness, we are slacking on the camera. I apologize.
You know, not only do we have faces for radios, maybe we got hands and all that for radio too, because we got to work on this. We're going to get better as we go, though. Appreciate you guys all hanging in here on 103.9 and Fort Scott TV. Fort Scott is ready, back with the ball here on the 33-yard line.
From their own 33-yard line.
Under center, looks like we got a pass here.
A
Nice
hitch there,
catch by Dexter Williams.
He gets up the field. It's going to be close to a first down.
And did not get taken down there. You know, he really showed that he's gonna fight through any tackle. Arm tackles aren't gonna get that kid down.
Looks like we're going to be second and oh my goodness, I thought he was closer than that.
He must have stepped out with that other foot because it looked like it was gonna be a
Spot.
2nd and 1 or so. But
Looks like 2nd and 2 from about the 41-yard line.
great positive yards, showing that we can put the ball in the air a little bit here. We got three minutes and counting here. Definitely felt like he stepped
center.
out, but we did not keep this clock stop.
Caden's going to keep the ball.
Kind of a late whistle there. They probably need to get that stuff early.
Quarterback keeper, he's trying to follow the fullback, but he's met in the backfield by the Panthers.
He's going
Number
to
57,
no gain there.
Jack
They're going to call him
Trotman.
down at I think the same place he was
Same
at.
place. They stopped forward progress, but they didn't blow the whistle until he was pushed about 7-8 yards back. You definitely want to
You
see
really
that
like-
get called early.
Yeah, you'd like to see him. That's when it starts getting a little chippy usually.
Mm-hmm.
You start having issues.
And you let those things go a little bit further, it's going
Right.
to be tough. But got Caden come back in, 15 seconds on the play clock, 2 minutes, 23 seconds, and counting here. Paola still up 7-0 over here at Panther Stadium.
Dexter Williams split left. Split back. Caden's under center. Here's a snap. He's going to hand it off over the left side. Good hard run by Ryder Newton.
Ryder's just carrying people with him.
Carried a couple kids with
Looks
him.
like
to a
he got
first
enough for a
down.
first down. That will stop the clock right before the 2 minutes.
Kind of surprised. Caden seems to run over to the sideline for every play. You never know if they're going to send a receiver in with the ball or with the play call, but Drayden Marlowe to the left. Caden's going to run the option to the right again. I think the ball is loose. Looks like we jumped on it.
Will be a 2nd down, and I guess some positive yards with that possible fumble. Be 2nd and 8. Clock still ticking. We got 1:22 here.
This is where it's tough when you got your quarterback running to get the play every time. It slows you down just a little bit. Back under center, Marlowe to the left, Dexter Williams to the right.
2nd and 8.
Caden's going to drop back, slip screen here. Dexter catches it.
And he's definitely down, and we're kind of getting a little late on the whistles here. I mean, he was on top of somebody, and they're letting some other people fly in a little bit. So we definitely need to get that probably called a little bit earlier and make sure we save some injuries or possible late hits or unnecessary roughness. Clock is still running, though. It's going to be 3rd and
8. Looks like we're going to call it time.
looks like we got
Paola takes a timeout.
Paola gets timeout, and we're going to take it back to the station for some ads here. You're listening to All Hit 103.9.
Caden's going to come back out with the play. 49 seconds left. Paola up 7-0 here in the second quarter. Under center. Takes a snap. Drops back. He's going to roll to his right.
Great pass. Did we get up? Yes, we got
Drayden Marlowe
with the catch. We should have a first down here. Yes. Clock will stop to move the chains. We got to make sure if we want to use a timeout here, we use it as well.
He runs about a 10-yard out, it looks like there. Now we're going to take a timeout. You get to this point in the game, it's kind of – I think Paola took their timeout almost hoping, if we get a –
yeah, if we don't get
here,
that, move the sticks, they'll get the ball back.
Get
a
the
little
ball
bit of
back
chance
with
to
30
let it air out.
seconds or so to go, yeah.
Yep. So that helped us out a little bit. We got the sticks moved. We got a timeout here. We're going to stay here live on the YouTube and just hang out.
We've had a little bit of success rolling out there. I mean, what do you really have to lose? 36 seconds left. You don't want to throw a pick and let him take it to the house, but.
Yeah, for sure. No, we're good on YouTube. I muted this down here. And we are back here on the radio. If you missed it on the radio, Fort Scott did get the ball snapped, and we ran a nice little rollout to the right side, completed to Marlowe for a first down. So then we took a timeout, 36.9 seconds left on the clock. It's coming right out of that timeout.
1st and 10, ball on about the 42.
I think we look to air it out here, see if we can get some points on the board for halftime.
We've got twins right, Drayden Marlowe deep left. Caden throws it. Ooh.
Picked off.
Interception.
That's unfortunate.
Not sure where Caden was going with that one. He kind of almost threw it in between the two receivers.
Yeah, and you got two big wide receivers out there that you hope they can go get the ball and all that. But it will be Paola ball, 31.4 seconds left. 1st and 10 on their 19.
Now, you just absolutely cannot let them score with 30 seconds left. I mean,
no.
As much as we haven't been able to capitalize in the red zone, I think Coach Stark is probably happy if we take this into halftime at 7-0.
Only down to score, yeah. And if they get greedy here, maybe we can get a little pick six and return this here.
They're going to be in a wing formation. Motion. He fumbles the ball.
Oh.
That's maybe best case scenario right there. Run the clock out a little bit.
Well, it's a turf, but it's picked up by the Panthers, number 12, the quarterback, Mason Stein.
That looked like a little ode to my playing days, a little double tight, double wing with some motion out there, trying to run that little toss sweep. Be 2nd and...
I think they're going to let the clock run out here and just take it to halftime.
Yep.
You fumble that one, you got to think, we don't want to do that again.
Yeah, exactly. We're not going to try that. With that, we will take it to halftime. We'll be back with the halftime show. Paola 7, Fort Scott 0. We'll be right back. And this is Dylan Duffy and Aaron Judy back with the Sharkies Pub and Grub halftime show. So, obviously, Fort Scott is down 7 here, but, we got about 10 minutes of halftime. We've seen a lot of great things, though. There's an easy chance that we do a couple more things correct, and we're up 14-0 here. But, everything that we've done wrong, losing the penalty battle, not punching it in the end zone, we're only down the touchdown. So, Paola will get the ball back here at the end of this half, but let's kind of talk about what we're going to see from them probably on offense of what we've seen in the first half of what we think we're going to be able to capitalize on here in the second.
Yeah, I think exactly what you said. I mean, right now we should probably be at 14-0. We're probably happy to be where we're at, but also their quarterback's a sophomore. It's our quarterback. Caden's a senior, but it's his first game as a starter. Their quarterback is a sophomore. This is the first varsity snaps he's ever taken, and they're really – I mean, he's fumbled a couple of times. They're really pressing him. I think if you're Coach Stark, just pin your ears back and try to make him as uncomfortable as you possibly can. Just keep the pressure on him.
Absolutely. That's kind of what he brought up is that we just got to keep hats on the ball, got to continue to hit the next level. We have them wrapped up. We're not just going to keep them wrapped up and try to throw them down. We're going to get everybody on the ball and get them on the ground. We saw a few of those where we had almost a strip fumble recovery that would have been big for us there. Yep. And then a couple more fumbles under center. But, yeah, like you said, he does look a little nervous. Hopefully he continues to come out a little nervous, and we can capitalize on that here in the second half. And, even though we did not score and find that end zone, we know once the lid comes off, it's going to be really good for us. We got Ryder Newton running hard. We got Creed Clayton on there running. We got Caden running the option really well and threw some good balls, minus the kind of the up in the air, just let one of my guys go get it. He threw some good balls there, and Dex just came down with it. And
that's something you think, like I just mentioned, it's Caden's first game. As we go, he's going to learn, listen, there's 30 seconds left. He's already ran for, 30 yards earlier in the game. Just tuck it. If no one's open, just tuck it and run. Let's live to see another down. You don't want to throw a pick there. I mean, I understand it's fourth down, but let's run a little more clock out, make them use a timeout. Just in-game situations that he's going to get better at.
Yeah, it's not only is it the first week for us and the camera and everything like that, it's the first week for all these players, and they've been dreaming of this for a lot longer than we have kind of thing. But,
right.
They're going to get calm. I think we have a great second half coming for you here at Panther Stadium. And I think we're going to see some fireworks, and hopefully on our side, not have to listen to theirs. We're gonna score the ball and get back on the winning side of things here. But let's take it to our first break of the Sharkies Pub and Grub halftime show here on the radio. We'll be right back after these messages.
Rosie Blackie, Kylie Corbin.
And we are back here in Paola, and I want to shout out some more sports boosters for us. We got FSCC, Fort Scott Smoke Shop, Dawn Spirit and Wines, Geiger Plumbing, Hydrix True Value, Heiser Financial Services, Hole in the Wall, K&K Auto Parts, Canair Eye Center, and La Hacienda. So with that back here, wrapping up the Sharkies Pub and Grub halftime show, we kind of wanted to give out some positives and what we want to see here in the second half. Neither team is back on the field yet. We got about 2 minutes left of this halftime, and I think we get a little bit for a warm-up stretch time. But, Aaron, what do you think positive-wise that we can take into going into the second half to come out on top here?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about some of the things that they have to get better at, but I think that we're playing hard. There's no lack of effort, that is for sure. Coach Stark has them flying to the ball. You know, they're not scared. We've been having 2-3 hats to the football every time. We've got to stay gang tackling, keep doing what we're doing on defense. I think Caden is getting a little more comfortable as he goes. He's made some good passes. Obviously, you like to have that one back there right before the half, but it is what it is. It's in the past. And we're running the ball well. It really doesn't seem like their defensive line is big. They don't seem to play with great pad level. So you just want to stay doing what we're doing as far as running the ball because it's working. I'm sure when we come out here from halftime, we're going to see a heavy dose of Ryder, Newton, Creed, Clayton, Paxton Allen. They're going to run the ball. And then the play action has worked for us, and it's going to work even better if they just keep running the ball.
We keep pounding it down there, yeah. So it looks like Fort Scott is right back out here with about 45 seconds to go. I think both teams are back out. So we will take our last break of the Sharkies Pub and Grub halftime show. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV. Going to get you right back into some Tiger football. So like we talked about, the positives are strong dose of running still here. Get to the fourth quarter, have them wore down. Make sure that we take care of business there in the fourth. But only down 1, they're going to have ball here, getting the ball at the beginning of this half. Our goal is, quick stop and then get the ball back and go down and score ourselves.
Yeah, you don't want to give up a big return to open the half here. That's for sure. Everybody has to stay in the lane, and then just carry it through the second half.
Absolutely, and we know Shea's probably going to be back there returning the kick here. We haven't seen it yet, but we know the speed guy's going to be back there, so we definitely got to contain him.
I think they're going to have, looks like number 5 is going to be deep for them.
They shortened him, yeah. He's gold. It looks like they got a 6 and a 5, and they look almost about the same. So number 5 is going to be deep.
Looks like
is that
the Pachinko kid.
Yeah, that's our fun name, our Pachinko kid that we got to look like. We got 7 short for them on the right side, and I can't see the number on the left side, but
looks like the Shea kid is going to be back on the left side, maybe.
And then Landon Murdoch over here on the right.
They did tell us before the game, number 5 is a burner. I think he said he ran a 10-800, so he can go. Definitely want to be careful. Maybe you just don't kick it to him.
And not being a fluent in the track spot, 10-800 we kind of figured out would be about a what in football? About a 40-yarder would be 4.4, 4.5?
Yeah, I believe he runs a 4.4, 4.5. If I would say Coach Stark's not going to kick it to him. Here we go. We're going to start the second half.
A lot of open field there in the middle. We could see a little squib kick, maybe get down there real quick.
Looks like Caleb Hall's going to kick. There's the kick.
A little short kick over here to the Murdoch kid. Returns it. Stuffed right at the 35, about 10 yards on the return there. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Paola Panthers on the 37. Great tackle there by Gavin Miles.
You'd love to start this second half with a 3 and out, get the ball back in our offense's hands. He's going to come under center. So he'll have 3 in the backfield. Hand off over the left side. He's stopped for no gain.
Maybe even a loss of a couple there, maybe a half yard or so. So definitely came out firing all cylinders there on defense. Great form tackling.
Jacob Adams, Paxton Allen in there on the tackle.
Those are a couple names. If we were calling out names for everything, you probably would have been hearing them a lot already. But as we get better, obviously, we are going to get the names out there. Same formation here.
He's going to drop back to pass, a quick hitch.
Caught, 1st down and more.
That's what we talked about. You don't want to let that kid get in open space. It looks like he's fast enough. He makes 1 or 2 moves. You're not going to catch him. We're playing pretty lax out on the corners.
That's just a quick hitter right there. They probably saw something there with us playing off. They're going to be able to get the ball to him about 5 yard out and then just get him in open space and let him do some work. But we did a really great job there wrapping him up, not letting him get too much more after the catch. Got a toss here to the right. Breaks it, looks like.
Shy Kennedy saves touchdown there probably. Looks
unfortunately
like
going to be a penalty, probably a horse collar here. Wait for the official call. Trying to tack on probably 15 extra yards here.
You don't want to give him that, but at that point, we're just trying to make him snap it again.
Yep, absolutely. Good things happen if you continuously play football. They are huddled up over here on the Paola sideline kind of talking about it. I think it's everything that we saw. He's asking the Paola coach here. Are they saying it was way back there at that flag?
Yeah, maybe. Where the flag's at?
Could potentially be a holding too, and then, maybe offsetting penalties
here.
That's
what I'm thinking.
Have not moved the down marker yet, so that's a good side on the chain side. Sometimes when you get to moving that too quick, you never know what's going to happen.
figure this out here.
Looks like it will be offsetting penalties. The ball is going back to the original down marker there. So,
yeah, horse collar and a hold there.
Penalties here, holding against the Panthers, a horse collar tackle against Fort Scott.
That's a big penalty if you're Paola right there.
absolutely. And we were a little premature on the call, but we kind of saw what was happening after they started moving the ball back. But, you know, good run by Paola, but got stuffed on some offsetting penalties. Back to where we were at. 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line here.
If I was betting, I'd say we're going to see another toss sweep.
We're going to see, I think from what we've seen on the past two, is they're going to try to get the ball to the outside of the defense here.
He's going to be under center here.
Yep. About 7 yards off over here on the right side on defense.
Snap, play action.
Another pass down the middle.
Oh.
Jumped in front of it. Great pass deflection right there by
Great play by Dexter
Williams.
He was in his hip pocket the whole time.
Jumped the route.
Yep.
Almost had a pick there, but, definitely good deflection. Passes batted down.
Great
No
play
fly
by
zone over
Dexter.
here on Dexter Williams' side. That'll bring up 2nd and 10, again on the 46-yard line. Getting a look at me play. Everybody's looking at their QB cards.
Stein is going to be under center in I formation. Play action again. He's going to roll to his right. Hit the tight end.
Tight end catch. Number 9 for us was almost right there with another pass deflection.
Going to go for about 20 yards.
Will be a Paola 1st down.
Tackle made by number 25, Paxton Allen. 19-yard gain.
The linebacker's right there where he's supposed to be. Just couldn't quite.
It's good ball by the
Hang with
quarterback.
him.
I mean, it was one of those. It was just right where the tight end needed to be. Got about 9 minutes, 50 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Paola still up 7-0. Ball 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line.
Stein going to be back under center. 3 guys in the backfield again. Got 2 upbacks. There's a snap. It's going to be
Straight
put off to the
handoff,
right side to
big
Shea.
gap.
He's going to go for about 12, 13 yards.
Be another 1st down for Paola.
Put him inside the 15. Looks like they're going to be at about the 14-yard
Secondary
line.
by number 7, Dexter Williams. 13-yard gain of the play. That's good for Panthers. First down, 10 from the 14-yard line.
Under center again. They're staying in the same formation.
Did a dummy count there, drew us
Yeah.
off sides, it looks like. See if we can get anybody over here on the offensive side. Does not look like it's going to be the case. It's going to be offsides on the Tigers. Give them another 5.
That's tough. You're already inside the 15. You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot right there.
Absolutely. We got to stay disciplined there. Got to watch the ball.
He's going to come back under center with 3 in the backfield. There's a snap, fumbles it,
Picks it up.
picks it up and runs.
Is getting swamped by us. Great hit by number 9 there.
Cannon's going to be on the tackle.
Picked up by number 12, the quarterback.
Great little two-way player there. He's fired up. He's trying to get this stop here.
By the Tigers, number 9, Hayden.
We marched down the field on them in the first half and had to turn it over right here, so hopefully we can get them to do the same and we can get back after it on offense here.
Exactly what we talked about. Just make them snap it again.
Gain of 1.
About
Second
4 or
down,
5
4.
plays ago, we were thinking they were already in the end zone. So great tackle, great offsetting penalties.
It's going to be 2nd and 4 from their 8, so they can't get a first down without scoring. Wide receiver split right. They're in a wing I formation.
Be careful for a little pass here. Nope.
Hand it off to the right side. He's going to get a first down, it looks like. Be at about the 3-yard line.
Stay with the carry.
White Hat's already calling first down. So maybe even at the 2, it's going to be a 1st and goal from the 2-yard line here.
First down,
Tigers got to get big here. Be ready for everything. This is one thing. They run a lot of formations, so you don't quite know what they're going to hit you with. It'll be basically the same play.
QB sneak
QB
here.
sneak. I don't think he got there yet. Is the push
They're gonna
forward?
push him in.
No, did they call? Nope, they gave it to him. Thought they were going to call. Oh, we got a flag. Let's see what we got here. We got to be careful. That's not on us.
It's going to be on them. Unsportsmanlike, which he's already scored.
They flag down in the end zone. After the play.
Be a quarterback touchdown for Paola. Make it 13-0, 8:16 left in the 3rd quarter here.
How do you feel about the tush push?
Ban it. That's about all I got for that Bannett.
Yep. It's
I don't know.
tough.
We'll see.
I feel like they had him stopped there. I mean, there again, they haven't had a quick whistle all night.
Yeah, that really looked like probably forward progress was stopped, and you need to call that stonewall because this is what happens right here. You know, you let that go on. They get in the end zone, you get personal fouls called because you didn't want to blow the whistle, you know, at a decent time here. A personal foul, Paola. One on time down, I think is what that last part of that call was right there.
Yeah. So it's not going to be assessed till the kickoff.
Yep, which is good. You know, it'll give us some yards here.
Yeah, you want to make the most of it. And he threw – okay, I thought he threw another flag. He was just throwing it back to the other umpire.
They're lining up for the PAT here. Their kicker, can't see their number. Holder's number 13.
Looks like number 10, Emmett Blackmore, is going to kick it, I believe.
Snaps a little high, holds good, up, and it looks like it went in. So it will be 14-0 here at Paola Panthers. Let's take a quick break. You're listening to All Hit 103.9. All right, we're going to take a quick second here while we're lining up for the kickoff to name off some more of our sports boosters here. We got Marsha's Deli, Norris Heating and Air Conditioning, Old Fort Auto, Opie's Pizza, Ruddock's Furniture and Floor Covering, Sonica Fort Scott, State Farm Insurance, Cale Nelson, Stoughton Plumbing, Electrical Heating and Air, Trader Dave's Antiques and More, Union State Bank, Very Eye, and the VFW. Also want to shout out Aaron Judy up here as well with H2 Painting, helping me out on the camera and the talk and everything like that. Tigers are lined up here. Looks like it'll be kicked off from about the 30, nope, maybe 25. Spale will be pushed back. You know, going to definitely get a return here, hopefully. If he pooches it, we're going to even be almost at midfield by the end of all this. So
Dexter Williams is going to be deep.
You know, tough to give up that touchdown there. Obviously, still plenty of time left in this game. 8:16 left in the third quarter. And we're going to have some good field position here after this kickoff as long as we receive it. As, you know, one of the positive special teams was to make sure we catch every kick. So here we go.
There's the
Kick.
kick.
Looks like Dexter's going to come up to
Catch
it,
it
let
at
it bounce
about
once.
35.
We're at the 40. 45 with the broken
He's
tackle. We're at the
loose.
50. He's getting to the outside here. We're on their 40, 35, knocked out right about at the 33-yard line. So great field position, like I said. We're going to have some great field position here with the opportunity to score. Third quarter, 8:06 left. Tigers are trailing 14-0, but knocking on the door.
On the far sideline by number 13, that's the Panthers' Blake Costello.
Caden's getting him in the huddle here. Obviously, we're probably going to see some under center, split back. See if we come out. This is our first trip on offense here in the second half.
Yeah. Twins to the left. Dexter Williams, Drayden Marlowe split out wide. Caden under center. Here's a snap. It's going to be option. He's going to pitch it to Ryder Newton to the left side.
You love seeing Ryder Newton run downhill. See right there, kind of he was already down, and a couple people came over the top. That's some things that we gotta watch out for. But it is now going to be 2nd and 9, Cana 1.
41 Ryder Newton with the carry. Tackle after a gain of just one. 2nd down 9.
Dexter split out here to the left here. We got Caden under center, split back. Looks like we got a
Play
pass.
action.
Dryden's deep. Can we get it to him? Come back to a Dryden. Incomplete. Ooh. Might have caught him up there a little bit.
Ball incomplete.
We'll be 2nd. It'll be 3rd and 9 now. Looks like it might be closer to 3rd and 8, but we're going to give it 3rd and 9.
Coach Stark really wanted pass interference there, it looked like to me.
Yeah. Looked like he did, you know,
He kind of held him a little bit.
grabbed his leg as he was falling down and stuff like that. It wasn't really too much of a, you know, legs getting caught up. That was a true, oh, crap, let me grab him.
Right.
And they got away with it. But it'll be 3rd and 8 here. I'm giving it 3rd and 8. The scoreboard says, okay, they did correct it. 3rd and 8 here on the 28. Definitely need to get some positive yards here.
Really need a first down.
Absolutely. Let's get a first down.
Move the chains.
Got Marlowe out right. Williams out to the left here. Split back. Caden under center with the snap. Fake and then
Counter
dive.
play.
Great hole there. Ryder Newton up the middle. Looks like we got about a 4th and 1 coming up here.
Counter's working. Ryder had a good run. It's going to make it 4th and 2. I mean, you obviously can't punt. This is where you just got to kind of lean on them. But the tough part is they know what's coming.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep. But, hey, when you got a big back like Ryder Newton back there, if we can get it to him, get some good push here by the big O line of us, and we'll be pushing it into the sticks again. Push him.
I don't think he's going to get it.
Nope, looks like he got stuffed. There will be a turnover on downs. Paola ball on the 21-yard line here.
I think that's 3 4th downs that I don't think we've converted on tonight.
Yeah. Would you like to see another counter maybe right there?
It's tough. I don't know. I mean,
it's our bread and butter. I mean, you love having Ryder Newton with the ball.
you
there.
love it, but
Yeah.
I think it's almost too predictable. I mean, they've got every guy, they're playing with 9 guys in the box. And it's tough to run it up the middle.
Absolutely.
I almost think you're gonna have to rely on Caden a little bit there. Maybe you boot it, play action, something.
Yeah, and we've seen him make some good option plays, option choices of keeping and all that. But we got Paola here in the shotgun, doubles out to the left, single over here on the right, running back in shotgun, little side, looking to go deep to just out of his outstretched hands.
Just a little bit. They like to run a lot of the jet motion.
Yeah, and like we kind of talked about, we saw after that first series with them, they're going to try to get the ball out to the outside. They're not going to run it up the middle, and just hope that they keep throwing a little too long or getting an opportunity for us. We got to get the ball back here.
Well, and it's tough. I mean, they want to kind of try to get to a high school defensive back when there's all the motion and you got motion of trips or motion doubles across. If one person doesn't get aligned right, it could be bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Under center here with 3 in the backfield. Toss sweep to the left.
Good positive yards. Good wrap up there.
Tackle him for about a 9-yard gain.
But we'll be bringing up a 3rd down inside their own.
He's going to be about the 31. Big 3rd down.
No huddle here. They're just back in it. Oh, now they've got a cramp possibly by the back guy. Oh, no. Kind of looked to me like he told him to go down there. But we don't need to get into all that.
You hope not.
Yeah.
But I think he's probably.
It's definitely a cramp. You could tell it was a cramp of some sort. But play will be stopped here.
And it's tough in high school. They want to tough it out and try to get to the sideline when really your best option, if you're hurting, you can't run, just go down.
Yeah, and this is a kind of a different feel to the first Friday Night Lights here in Paola with Fort Scott, but usually it's still mid 80s, maybe upper 90s at the start. It's currently 61 degrees here, and it's a little chilly, but so you don't see a whole lot of cramps. You just hope it's all right, and he gets it worked out, and we'll be right back out here with 6:10 left here in the 3rd quarter. To be 3rd and 1, Paola 14, Fort Scott 0. Great opportunity to get a stop here, maybe make them get pushed back here and bring them to the 4th down, make a decision if they need to punt or if they're going to go for it. This is a borderline right here when we get back to it. He's up and at it. The cramps have been worked out. He's getting off. Got to drink that pickle juice. Did you like pickle juice?
I don't know that I ever cramped in a game in high school.
Really? Shout out to my buddy Gary. He'd cramp in slow pitch softball and everything. Gary Floyd always.
Coach Barner's in the booth over here. He probably cramped 4 times a game. I mean, we're feeding him salt and pickle juice and Powerade and everything else.
Absolutely, yeah. And you hate those. I never cramped in a game, but every time I'd be sleeping and the bottom of my foot would cramp and it'd shoot me up and I'd be, geez, they're not fun at all.
They're going to come back out here 3rd and 1. Stein's going to be under center. Trips to the right, single back. They're going to run QB sneak over the left side.
Got the 1st down here and a little bit more. Broke some tackles and just kept on trucking there.
Gets loose there. It's going to be first down Paola.
Be right here about the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Paola looks like kind of a bring them off, bring them on, no huddle. Oh, no, they're going to huddle up here.
This is another thing where you don't want to leave your defense on the field the whole second half and just wear down.
Absolutely, yeah. You want to get off the field if you can here. We need a big stop.
They're going to be in I formation, Stein under center. Here's a snap. Play action.
Wide open, makes the catch. Knock him out of bounds right there about the 36-yard line. Looks like they give him 35. We do want to thank you all joining us here on All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV. You are listening to the Fort Scott Tigers versus Paola Panthers Week 1. Be about 5:15 left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Paola on the 35-yard line.
We got caught with our eyes in the backfield there a little bit.
Yep.
And that wheel route squirts out from the wing back, and just no one's there.
Yep. Unfortunately, he did kind of look a little nervous there in the first half, but he's kind of got back into the game here.
They're going counter.
Almost looked like it could have been a snake.
Yeah, I thought it was on the ground.
I think he was supposed to hand it off there. Didn't get a good handoff, so he just kept it. And looks like he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost about a half a yard.
Well, that looks like a generous spot.
Quarterback keeper for Stein.
So it's going to be about 2nd and 10.
Yep.
Thought maybe it was going to be 2nd and 11 or 12.
Looked like he kind of ran to the backfield a little bit there, but I mean, I guess he trucked him. He's
a big kid.
For a sophomore, he's a pretty tall kid here.
From the little studying we did, I mean, the kid's a great athlete, stud baseball player.
Mm-hmm. He throws a pretty ball. Looks like we are going to bring the house a little bit here, maybe. Might have been a dummy look by Creed.
They're going to check the play.
Yep. We didn't pass. We got him. Get out there.
Oof.
Oh, almost had it. Pass deflected. Might have just went through both of their hands, honestly, but great way to get a hat out there and kind of hide the ball, because he was if he didn't stop that, it was to the house.
Yeah. So we're running cover 2. Our corners are going to have the flat. They run a fake bubble screen out there to the left. Our corner stays home like he's supposed to. He's going to come get that.
He did great jamming him, yeah.
Yep.
And then when he released out.
But that little hesitation there where he's coming up to get the bubble screen, they got over the top. Luckily, no completion. So
absolutely. So clock did stop here at 4:05, third quarter, 3rd and 10 on 34-yard line. About 10 seconds left on the play clock. Paola slowed it down a little bit here, but the clock is not moving, so we are good here. Back under center. Looks like we got a little double tight. Actually, not double tight, but we got double wing. Another pass. Nope. We got to the backfield. We got him wrapped up. Can we bring him down here?
Yes.
We do. It will be a 4th and 10 again here.
Looks like the quarterback's still down. He's going to get up. Brody Stoughton in on the tackle there. Not your typical D tackle. I think he is, from what I've been told, probably the strongest kid on the team. So he does a great job. But we've got him. Boy, another play where you think that, I'm not sure how they keep going into their backfield and not losing a single yard. Paola is going to take a timeout here. Again, 3:12 left here in the third quarter. 14-0 Paola. We've got to kind of find a way to get the ball back and get into the end zone. I mean, you're not too awfully worried yet, but time's ticking, and you start getting into the fourth quarter, and you really need to put up some points, down 2 scores here. Back out of the timeout here. Quarterback's going to roll right. Just kind of throw it up. Oh, my goodness. They're going to call pass interference. I don't know that there's any way that ball was even catchable.
Flag down near the intended target. Discussion by the officials.
They're going to huddle. The refs are going to huddle up here. I'm trying to read Coach Stark, but I'm sure he's saying that that ball wasn't catchable. Credit to the quarterback. He's got 2 guys hanging on him. Still gets it away, but they're going to call pass interference. And again, Paola's bailed out on 4th and 10. That's a tough call there. We're going to be 1st and 10 now for Paola. Paola's up 14-0. Ball's going to be on the 20-yard line. Stein's going to be under center, 3 in the backfield. Here's a snap, handoff to Shea over the left side. He's not going to get much, maybe a yard or 2 on the carry. Sorry, run over the right side there. It's going to be 2nd 8 from the 18. Clock's still running here. We're at about 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the third quarter, sorry. Stein's going to come under center pretty quick. They snap it. The ball's on the ground. Looked like maybe nobody was ready. I don't know if they're going on a silent count, just the hand or what, but center snapped it and it seemed like no one else moved. So the ball's on the ground. Paola gets lucky. He falls on it. It's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 18-yard line. We've got to get a stop here. We really don't want, you don't want to let them get up 21-0. Makes your comeback a little bit more out of reach. Right now, it's still anybody's game. Stein's going to be in shotgun. Snap. He's going to throw a quick slant route. I don't know if he got the first down. It's going to be
stopping
close.
the clock, so it looks like they're probably going to move the chains here or do a measurement.
Nope. White Hat says first down.
Quick call there.
Yeah.
8-yard gain on the play. That's it for Panthers.
They're going to start slowing it down here. They're going to probably bleed some of the play clock.
Yeah, they're going to milk the clock, which
smart choice, but
they should. Yeah.
minute 30 left here in the third quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 10. So sticks are down. It'll be 1st and goal. Paola 14, Fort Scott 0.
They're going to go split back. Twins in tight to the right. They're going to run a inside handoff. He bounced it out around the left side for.
Yeah, so they not too much of a trickery, but they kind of threw that other split back out there to make it look like a ball was too high or it was going to be a toss, and then quick little handoff under. Looks like maybe another cramp here. Yep, he's stretching over here on the Paola running back. He might be trying to get out. I don't think the coaches see him, so he's just going to kind of be stuck in there, it looks like. But 25 seconds to go on the play clock, 40 seconds left to go. Sorry, 20 on the game clock. I'm all sorts of messed up now. 30 on the game clock, 15 on the play clock. They can milk it down
to about 15 seconds before they snap it if they want to. Looks like they're going to go ahead and snap it.
Yeah, split back of again.
Toss sweep
toss
over the
here.
left.
Good contain. Great hit right there. It'll be 3rd down, probably going into the 4th quarter. They're probably going to let this go.
Dexter comes up with a big hit. Dexter Williams there on the tackle.
Might be about back to where that started this whole drive at. This will be 3rd and 9 going into the 4th quarter. We'll be right back here listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV. Coming back after this, the 4th quarter. All right, we are back starting here the fourth quarter. Paola 14, Fort Scott 0, 3rd and 8 on the 8-yard line.
Going to be a
reverse. Maybe
pass.
even look like a pass. He does throw
Trace
it.
Metcalf there. He's
And
going to
it's a
catch it in the
touchdown.
end zone. We're in coverage right there. You just got to make a play on it.
Got to get out there to it, but that'll be a touchdown. Paola bring the score 20-0 here.
Quarterback's kind of limping off. Not sure what's wrong with him for Paola.
Touchdown reception for the Paola Panthers, Trace Metcalf.
Not where you want to be
No.
on week 1. 20-0 right now. PAT coming. 11:53 left to go in the game.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good.
Good.
Extra point is up and good. 21-0 Panthers.
So if you're joining us back on the radio, you might have missed it, but they ran a wide receiver reverse pass for a touchdown to Trace Metcalf here. Made the score and the PAT, so make it 21-0 with 11:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Paola 21, Fort Scott 0. So not where you want to be starting the fourth, but you do have a whole fourth quarter basically to get this taken care of. Get a good return here, get back into the offense and work it down the field. We definitely don't want to be shut out, but we definitely want to try to make a comeback, and it starts with this drive right here.
Yeah, and now if you're Coach Stark, you probably got to start thinking we got to go a little faster.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how much he works the 2-minute drill and stuff.
You're basically in it the rest of this quarter. You got to be running quick, you know. And you know, we've seen some good things, you know, out of the passing game. You know, one little interception where he kind of threw the ball up for him, give him a chance. But we're gonna have some options here. We're gonna see if we can get the ball down the field and make some good throws and maybe get right back into this.
Lined up a kickoff formation once again, number 20, Kate Traxel.
Traxel is going to be kicking for Paola. Dexter Williams, the deep man. And here's the kick. They blew it dead right before he started.
Here. Maybe the music. Maybe they didn't like the PA or potential timeout. Maybe. Music is back on here. We're going to the sidelines.
I'm not sure what.
This is high school ball, so definitely wasn't immediate timeout or anything. I mean, so I don't know what we got going on here. Paola might have called a timeout.
I'm not sure what happened there.
But Paola's coming back out. We're gonna redo this all again. Fort Scott's coming back out now. Line back up. Maybe we came back a little too quick or something. I don't know. But yeah, we still haven't really got an answer or anything like that. It's week 1 for everybody, it looks like, out here tonight. So.
Okay, we're going to try this again. 11:53 to go. Traxel's going to have the kick.
Little pooch kick. It's going to be short right to the 30. It's got to go out of
Go out
bounds.
of
Great
bounds.
call, honestly, by our Fort Scott Tigers.
Yeah, to let it go.
Yeah, it was close and dangerous.
Jax Armstrong over there.
Get a good field position here.
Yeah,
11:53 left. Nobody touched the ball, so no time went off the clock.
Not sure what the point of that kick. I don't know why you kick it out of bounds there. Maybe I guess you try to kick it to the
Yeah,
outback.
because you know before they it's a little pooch kick. Try to get it right there. Maybe it circles in and stops on the
But it's not like we've had any big returns tonight to where you're not. I don't know. Nonetheless, it's going to be 1st and 10 here.
And they didn't show that. You know, they did get the first kick off where they blew it dead, and they kicked it kind of right down the middle. So
Yeah.
they definitely were maybe trying to get a quick one on us right there. But ball will be moved up. Should be spotted, I believe, at it's either the 35, I think.
No, it's going to be.
Should be way 40. Oh, no ball. It's definitely not where the ball went out of bounds yet. So we got to go up there a little bit. Refs are trying to figure it out here as well with us. But I mean, it's not where it goes out of bounds. You can't have a penalty, and the ball is spotted where it went out of bounds at.
We've had a few issues tonight where they're huddled up for a decent amount of time, trying to figure out yards.
Yeah. I believe with this there's two options. You can either have them re-kick or you get the ball at the 35, which is where they have spotted the ball. So got about 10 yards there after the penalty for the ball going out of bounds. Getting Fort Scott's ball in. And we're going to play some ball here. Fourth quarter, ball in the 35, 11:53 left. Paola 21, Fort Scott 0.
Caden's going to get under center quickly.
Got doubles over here on the right.
We're going to go.
Little pitch, keep it, and fumbled the ball. Looks like it might be recovered by Paola. So
Caden tries to run the option there, and it's like he just couldn't decide to pitch or to keep, and had the ball kind of out away from his body, and that's what happens, unfortunately. It's going to get knocked away.
It's going to be first and 10 Paola on the 30 going in, so they're knocking on the door again here. 11:43.
That's exactly what you couldn't have. We give them a short field. That's a tough play.
Kind of what we talked about, the keys of the game. We unfortunately are losing the turnover battle now, and two, the penalty battle. So, it's tough to do. We're a young team. We're going to have to fight through it, but, we get to stop here. We can see what we can do with 11:43 left in the fourth quarter.
They're going to come in the shotgun here.
Twins to the right. Ball kind of botched on the ground. He still recovers it. Gets out there, makes a good throw.
Oh, goodness.
Wide open for a touchdown.
Kind of a broken play. We leave the receiver. Just everyone kind of gives up and starts chasing the quarterback. He's wide open down the right sideline.
Looked like it was number 13, Blake Koslow with the touchdown.
Once he did pick up the ball, that was just an easy play.
Yep.
Easy pass and catch, and he
So
pretty
just
much
broken
walked
plays can do a
in.
lot for you. You think you got something going because they're bubbling, fumbling the ball, and then they look up and somebody's wide open down the field because we all got our eyes in the backfield instead of on our assignment.
Traxel's going to be here to attempt the PAT. There's 2 or 3 guys right there. Sure looked like it was going to get blocked. There's going to be a flag after the play. I think it's going to be on Paola.
That's one thing. You definitely want to respect your opponent, even if you are up, down, anything like that. So getting these boneheaded mistakes is probably not going to be the best thing for Paola. Looks like another flag was just thrown here, so maybe it might be on both sides, and hopefully that's not mouthiness from our team. We got hat off, 2 flags on. They're sorting it out here.
And for everybody watching, again, I know we are not being great on the camera. I do believe we talked about it. It is tough to run the computer, all the boards we have and everything, maintain the camera. So
we'll get better as time goes on, but also do want to bring up that this Saturday, September 6th, there will be a benefit breakfast supporting the Fort Scott High School Flight of Honor to be held in the Fort Scott High School cafeteria from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. All proceeds will help send local veterans on an unforgettable trip to Washington, D.C. at no cost to them. For details, visit their Facebook page at Fort Scott Flight of Honor. So we're getting this all sorted out here. Looks like the white hat's coming out. We got unsportsmanlike on the Fort Scott, unsportsmanlike on Paola.
It's going to be offsetting.
Offsetting, touchdown's good, PAT's good.
We had
And
a 3-minute get-together for
nothing, and we'll be
penalties.
kicking the ball off from the 40, and Fort Scott will get it again.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, 11:35 left to play. It's got a little lopsided here, 28-0 Paola. 2 good balls by their young sophomore quarterback for touchdowns, one to Trace and one to the other kid there on a broken play.
It's tough seeing it 28. We're just starting the fourth quarter 28-0. It was 7-0 at half.
Yep.
The third quarter, we just kind of let it get away.
That one's a little bit better kick right down the middle.
Dexter
returns it.
See that. He cuts up the middle.
Gets out
comes
to the
back out
outside.
to the left.
Might have a little bit of an opening here. We're at the 40. Gets knocked down there about the 39-yard line. So it'll be first and 10. Fort Scott at the 39. See if we can get on the board here on this drive.
Dexter Williams.
Again, huge shout out to our
Easton Hensley.
sports boosters. Scoreboard is updated. We apologize for that. It is 28-0 Paola.
Caden's going to come under center. Dexter's split out wide. We're going to be on the right hash. There's a snap, counter.
Ryder running hard up the middle. Looks like he has enough for a first down. Maybe got, well, they got him spotted right at the first down. Probably going to give him first down. Been pretty casual on those. So it'll be 1st and 10 with a great run by Ryder Newton there. Get to our side of the field here.
Creedon Clayton looks like he's going to come in and give Ryder a break.
Looks like we got another cramp on Paola's sideline. We're going to take a quick timeout here. We'll send it back to the station. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV. And we are back here at Panther Stadium. Paola leads 28-0 against Fort Scott. Ball 1st and 10 on the 48. 11:07 left.
We're going to run trap play here to Creedon Clayton. He's going to
running
get away
hard,
from a
but
few
just
guys,
got swallowed up by a couple of them there. Broke a couple tackles and then just got swallowed up in the backfield. Looks like he probably should have got forward progress, but
There for the Paola defense is the Panther number 3, Metcalf.
This is the part of the game where it's not great. It's not what you wanted, but you're going to find out who lays down and quits.
absolutely. This is where you learn a lot more about your team in this type of moment than you do, anything else. It's going to show you the effort, the attitude that you want to have the rest of the season and what we're going to do here. So we got a pass play. Caden's looking back. Great pass to Dexter. Dexter goes up and gets it. It's going to be caught and a first down there by Dexter. And a flag here at the end.
Maybe a late hit.
In the secondary.
Dexter looks to be shaking up a little bit, but should be all right. So far, besides that unsportsmanlike conduct on us, we've kind of kept our composure here. We got to continue to do that the rest of this game. Clock stopped, 10:22, fourth quarter. It's going to be first down, barring this penalty here. Paola 28, Fort Scott 0. Stripes are huddled up again. He's talking to Paola's bench. Face mask on Paola. I'll tack on another 15 yards for us, I believe. Well, they didn't move the ball from where he caught it, did they?
No, I'm not sure what happened there. Yep, looks like the ball's in the same spot.
Yeah, unless they gave him a 5-yard, but I thought there was only 15-yarder
Yeah.
anymore. But anyway, Caden under center again, split back, doubles to the left, handoff straight down the middle of the
Caden's
rider.
gonna keep it.
Oh,
Late
great move,
pitch.
yes. Had me fooled, so you know it had them fooled. Gain of 9 there.
Up the left sideline.
Late pitch.
Creedon Clayton's going to be on the pitch.
Clayton.
A little bit scary.
He was wrapped up a little
Caden's
bit.
got
He
someone hanging on
yeah.
him, and he throws it out there. It worked that time, but
Mhm.
you definitely want to see him be careful with the ball.
Looks like it should be about 2nd and possibly 1, maybe 2 on the 24-yard line. Looks like we got a timeout here, Fort Scott. We will take it back to the studio. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV. We'll be right back after this break. at Paola Stadium, or Panther Stadium here in Paola, Kansas. Crisp 57 degrees now with a little bit of wind. Caden under center, quarterback keep, gets behind the fullback, drives it forward for a first down, Fort Scott. We will be moving the chains and right on the 20-yard line, so we will be in the red zone. Got to come away with points here. We haven't had it all night. Definitely need to get it here, regardless of the outcome of this game. You definitely don't want to see a 0 up there. You want to get some points on the board.
Yeah. If nothing else, just for – I hate even saying moral victory. But, I mean, at this point, you'd like to not get shut out.
Absolutely.
Just for the mental side of it.
Yep, Caden under center.
Counter, he's going to play action here.
Has him open. Got a good
fullback.
block in the front. We might
Paxton
get in there.
Allen.
Great run. Down to about the 2-yard line here. Will be a first and goal, Fort Scott. 8:47 left. Clock will be stopped while we move the sticks. Still working on the camera on the YouTube side, but we are here in Paola. Paola 28, Fort Scott 0, knocking on the door. Second time down here inside the 5-yard line. Let's see if we capitalize this time. Fort Scott's huddled up. Clock is running now, down to 8:30.
Ball at the 2. We got to go.
Probably going to be a good dose of Ryder Newton here on the first one, maybe a little boot. Ryder dragging him, getting down there. We got to push here.
That's when we've got to do what they did earlier in the game, and our line's got to get behind him and push him in.
Yep, just knock him in. He got to the 1. He did it all right there. Got to the outside. Caden running all the way over to get the play in here. So clock will still be running. Fort Scott should have 2 timeouts left. Paola, I believe, has all 3. Caden's calling the play. Huddling up to the ball.
Break the huddle and go a heavy formation. QB
Quarterback
sneak. I don't think he got it.
Oh, look close. Looked like got good push on the left side there. Just didn't quite get over on the right side. Going to be 3rd and 2 from the 2, so 3rd and goal.
Looks like third and 1.
So they
He's
gave
going
him
to
a
be
yard, okay. So about a half a yard.
Yeah, he's going to be at about the half-yard line.
Definitely got 2 tries here at this. Definitely want to get on this one, get the clock stopped, see what we can do going into it. But Caden's all the way over there. Getting a play call from Coach Stark. Maybe he's calling a timeout. He's going to let the clock.
No, he's going to call a play. Yep.
Nope, there it is. There's a timeout. So it'll be another timeout. Fort Scott. We'll keep it right here and bring off the rest of the sports boosters. We got Ruddick's Furniture and Floor Covering, Sonic of Fort Scott, State Farm Insurance, Kel Nelson, Stoughton Plumbing, Electrical and Heating and Air, Trader Dave's Antiques and More, Union State Bank, Varia, and the VFW. If you do want to be a Fort Scott Tiger booster, please do reach out to the radio station and get your name in there, and the girls will get you set up back at home, or Deb and Tim can even help you out there. Also, one last little note here. Again, this Saturday, September 6th, there's a benefit breakfast supporting the Fort Scott High School Flight of Honor to be held in the Fort Scott High School cafeteria from 7:30 to 11 a.m. All proceeds will help send local veterans on an unforgettable trip to Washington, D.C. at no cost to them. For details, visit their Facebook page at Fort Scott Flight of Honor. Coming in here out of the timeout. Looks like it might be actually a yard and a half. Looks like it's right on the other side of the half or the yard line here. Huddling up, 7:06 left to go here at Panther Stadium. Fort Scott is trailing 28-0.
We've been here before.
We have.
I wonder if he gets a little bit. I mean, do you get creative or do you just try to pound it in again?
I think we do
They're
something.
going to be a heavy front again. Hand it off to Ryder Newton.
Ryder's
He's
pushing.
going to get in.
Pushing. They gave it to him. Touchdown, Fort Scott. That'll get us on the board with 7:01 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Paola 28, Fort Scott
Tough
6.
run by Ryder Newton right
Absolutely.
there.
He kept trucking. He didn't keep his feet stopped. He just got after it, made sure he got in there, get the good guys some points on the board here.
Looks like Caleb Hall's going to line up for the point after.
First year playing here with Caleb Hall. He's a senior. Kind of taught himself how to kick here, so let's hopefully this extra point goes in good. Good snap, good hold, kick is up.
And it's
Did
blocked.
not get up high enough. It's blocked, but it is dead. So we'll take a quick break here at Panther Stadium. 7:01 remaining in the fourth quarter. Panthers 28, Fort Scott 6. We're back here.
Kick off here.
A little pooch kick,
Think
stay
maybe
in
that
bounds.
was-
It's going to be the same thing for us. It did go just out of bounds there.
Almost looked like he was trying to kick it off somebody on the front line there.
Yeah,
Sort of,
see if he couldn't hit somebody with it and
Yeah.
knock it down and get on top of it. But unfortunately, it did roll out of bounds. We learned earlier it will be on the 35-yard line. So might be a re-kick because the ball went out about right at the 35. So they might want us to line up and do it again here. We'll see.
Looks like they're going to take the ball.
Fort Scott not quite out of it yet. 7:01 left. Paola 28, Fort Scott 6. I mean, we need some good things to happen for us here. You know, a couple fumbles on the snaps, anything like that. Get the ball back, get another quick score. And we're right back in this thing.
Definitely going to take a couple turnovers.
Yep. Obviously, Paola's going to probably slow it down a little bit here. I don't see them going to the air as much.
I would be very surprised if they throw it again the rest of the game.
It has helped them to, score their last 2 touchdowns, but I think they probably will just be on the ground here. We only have, I believe, 1 timeout left, so it's going to be an uphill battle, but we can do it.
He's going to be under center.
Under center with trips in the backfield, almost all lined up together.
Toss sweep.
To the left side here, cuts in. We bring him back in like we were supposed to. Get him wrapped up. Looks like it's going to be enough for just short maybe. See where they give the spot. They were on the underside of the line. Looks like the line right on the other side. Probably going to give them enough for nope.
We've got
Another cramp here.
cramp.
Be a great time to get a measurement out here, but I probably they're just going to move it forward. Be my guess. They've kind of done it all night. He's going to tell him right here to move the ball. You can kind of see him talking.
It definitely seemed like anything within about a half yard, we're just going to go ahead
Yeah.
and give it to
Hey,
him.
listen, we don't need to bring the chains out. Yep, chains are already moving over there. They haven't even mentioned it right there with the first down, but it's going to be 1st and 10 out of this injury timeout. Another cramp. 57 degrees. So, beautiful night out here.
I think it's been the same kid cramping
Yeah.
number 11 most of the game.
It's usually a quick sign of dehydration and stuff like that, so we'll be all right there. He's back up. He's good to go. You hate to see it, but that's another thing, a lot of times high school ball has gotten a lot better with is nutrition and also physical activity. So there's a lot of breaks and practices now and stuff like that to make sure that we're getting good water breaks and getting some meals in us too. So
They're going to come back out. We're going to have, I think, we have the same quarterback, sorry. Stein's going to be under center now. Split back.
6:50 left here in the 4th quarter.
On the left hash here. He's going to hand it off.
Nope,
QB
fake handoff,
sneak.
quarterback draw, and he just gained about 9 there.
They kind of run just like a fake handoff there, QB follow.
Yep. Be 2nd and about 1 here. 6:32 remaining in the ball game. Paola 28, Fort Scott 6, 4th quarter. Probably going to bleed this down. They haven't quite really took the game clock or the
No,
play
they
clock
haven't
down too
really.
much, but
They haven't really played the clock much at all.
Yep, they're
Looks
slowing
like
it down
they're going
here.
to now, though.
You definitely, if you're Paola, you're going to want to snap this under about, I'd say about 7-second mark.
He's under center here. 3 in the backfield. Going to hand it off over the left side.
Another big gang, good gang tackle there, but 8 yards after the play. Be a 1st down Paola, ball on the Fort Scott 38.
Gain on the play. That's good for Panthers.
You really want to keep him out of the end zone here.
Yeah.
Number 9, Caden Cannon for Fort Scott.
Again, you just can't give up. Keep
Nope.
fighting, keep making them snap it again. I know the score's not where any of these boys wanted it to be. And you go all summer, working their butts off.
Absolutely.
And it's disappointing, first game of the year, but you can't give up. So just keep playing hard.
Got to have the effort, You can make it look a little bit better than what it is right now. Wrap up, gang tackle. Great tackle there.
Handoff over the left side there for about 3-4 yards for Paola. Going to bring up 2nd and 7, it looks like.
Again to number 9, Easton Hensley.
2nd and 6, sorry.
Again a 4, 2nd down, 6.
Looks like it might have been Damian Anderson in there on the tackle.
Tackle made by the defensive lineman, number 75, Adams.
Jacob Adams.
Looked like big number 8 to me,
I
but
think it was number That's number 6, Drayden Marlowe.
Okay.
They're going to be back under center.
Playing off here. There's going to be smash mouth football. Fumble on the
Fumbles
snap.
again.
Another
Broken play.
broken play. Let's see what he does
Gavin
here.
Miles out there.
Get out there, gets him, knocks him out of bounds there. Great way to hold on to him, let the pursuit come and get him.
He has dropped 5, 6 plus snaps tonight. We just haven't been able to take advantage of any of them.
Yeah, just unfortunately haven't been able to capitalize on him. They've been there.
Picks him up quickly, and then it's almost like a broken play. And
It's benefited them
yes.
almost every time he's got it out there outside and been able to run.
I mean, I guess that's the upside of you got a big, fast, athletic quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He just takes off, and then right there, Gavin Miles did a great job though. It's one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
He almost had him by his left arm, just holding him, and then a few people
Absolutely
could show up to help.
Mm-hmm. Be 3rd and 4 here on the 32-yard line. 3:52 and counting remaining. Looks like we got a timeout. Paola. He pointed toward the game clock or the play clock like it was getting down too far, but got a timeout, Paola. We'll keep it right here. Just wanted to remind you there will be a breakfast for the Fort Scott Flight of Honor. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page. They'll have a breakfast to send local veterans on an unforgettable trip to Washington, D.C. at no cost to them. It'll be this Saturday, so tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Benefit breakfast, Fort Scott High School Flight of Honor to be held in the Fort Scott High School cafeteria. And all proceeds, again, will help send local veterans on an unforgettable trip to Washington, D.C. at no cost to them. Also, during this timeout, we will have a quick little post-game show. We'll see if Coach Stark will join us, but that post-game show will be brought to you by Briggs Auto of Fort Scott. If you're looking for a new car, used car, or just a good deal, make sure you go check out Briggs of Fort Scott in Fort Scott, Kansas. Got 3:50 here, 4th quarter, 3rd and 4. You know, get a stop here. Maybe have to get a stop on 4th down. They might keep the ball, bleed it out, maybe call another timeout, maybe do a little pooch kick, or probably just –
I would say they're just going to run the ball.
yeah, run for it. But get a turnover on downs, maybe get another quick little score. I've seen crazier things happen, but, you know, 3:50, Paola back on the ball here. Looks like they're kind of in our formation a little bit here.
Wing to the left.
Little toss play left side. He's got enough for the first, cuts it back in. Got to wrap up, finish it. Got enough for a first down to the 15-yard line here. It'll be Paola ball, 1st and 10 from the 15. Looks like we might have an injury.
Caden Connors down.
Caden Cannon.
Caden Cannon, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's going to get up.
He's going to work it out. Looks like they might still get him off the field, though.
Jax Armstrong's going to come in the game for him.
Definitely don't want to risk injury on your starting quarterback here towards the later part of the game.
It looks like Dexter did the right thing on that toss sweep. He kept contained, but
You know, Stark brought that up a lot in practice and on the coach's corner. He wants his D-backs to get him cut back inside and let them fill in, and they did it. We just didn't wrap up there at the end.
they're going to run a counter play.
They're just
about 8.
Unfortunately, it looks like they kind of did to us what we were hoping to do to them. They wore us down, and they're gaining quite a bit each play here. It's going to be 2nd and 2 from the 8-yard line.
I don't have a box score, but I'd be until this drive, I'd be anxious to see, what the actual difference is in yards gained, because I bet we're not that far off.
No. We definitely drove down the field quite a bit, and we never capitalized on ours, and they've handoff back, pushed him up. Looks like he's right at the possible first down marker.
They give him the first down again.
I can't tell. Well, ref on our side is stopping clock. Looks like they gave it a first down and they're moving the clock. 2:10 left here in the game. 1st and 5, 1st and goal here from the 5-yard line for Paola. Slowing it down here. 15 seconds left on the game clock. They're going to probably knock it down to 5 and then snap it here.
We're under 2 minutes on the game clock. We're going to be about
They could potentially kneel it, but they are going to probably, looks like they're going to run a play. A little counter, move them inside. Didn't blow it, still pushing. Plays should be dead, but they still haven't called it yet, and they give them the touchdown.
It's like they're afraid to blow the whistle.
I mean, looks like somebody from Fort Scott might be a little shaken up there. It's kind of one of those. You had them stopped. The refs let the ball keep going. They pushed them in. Got the scrum going. Paola 34, Fort Scott 6, minute 41 left here in the fourth quarter. PAT try is coming.
They'll have a lot of things to work on this week, but I mean it's week 1. They're gonna watch film. They're gonna learn from it.
Bad snap, and it's gonna be no good on the PAT. So
I think I was telling Dylan on the way here, I want to say my freshman year.
Extra point is no good.
Obviously, I wasn't playing on Friday nights, but we came down here and got throttled pretty good by Paola.
yeah,
And everyone probably thought the same thing, like, man, this might be rough. And then we ended up, I believe we went 3 rounds into the playoffs that year. Maybe didn't lose until we played maybe Lewisburg that year, who I think won the state championship.
yeah.
But
There's things to work on, definitely. You know that it's not all lost. I know Stark's a great coach. He's going to be able to let them understand that, you know, this is just one game. We still have 9 other games to go. Good things can happen, but there was a lot of good things. The score is not the true outcome of this game. From what we saw, I mean, like we said, we went in the halftime only down 7. A couple busted plays that they were able to still get off and make, you know, clean passes to a wide open receiver because we had the eyes in the backfield instead of on our assignment. And, you know, things are changing. But we did get on the board here. Maybe see if we can run a little quick 2-minute offense, get on the board again here with a minute 41 left in the fourth quarter.
like I said,
34-6.
I'm not a fan of the moral victories.
No.
Don't even really believe in it. But so we haven't played as well as they played, obviously.
Yep.
But
And I think Coach Stark will also be the first one to tell you, that was the big thing for him was limit the turnovers,
yes,
limit the penalties, and we did neither of that tonight. So it's kind of what we envisioned if the keys to victory didn't happen for us. But kickoff here by Paola, little pooch kick to the middle. Looks like Creedon's going to just fall on it right there at the 25. Again, they didn't blow the whistle quite that quick and kind of let another guy just jump on top of us. It's things we would have got absolutely chewed out on if we were doing the silly things like that towards the end of this game. But be Tigers 1st and 10 on the 26-yard line here. Minute 39 left fourth quarter. They are trailing Paola 34-6.
I know I sound like a broken record, but again, it's just you want to see them fight here. Even if you've got, looks like you're going to get the 2 deep here.
Mm-hmm.
Some younger kids are going to get in the game. But it's a little out of reach.
Yep, looks like the JV squad might be in there or some backups, but you know, you just hope to keep fighting, see some good effort out of them. Good little push right up the middle, gain of 2 here.
I think it's going to be Jax Armstrong.
Yeah, looks like we got number 1. Is that Aiken in at quarterback here?
Gavin Aiken's in at quarterback.
Yep, sophomore.
5'11", 130-pound sophomore.
Yep.
This is not the time you want him to get the opportunity, but nonetheless, it's a good opportunity for him.
It gives you time. It gives you, you know, one day he's going to be out here leading the Tigers. So
Exactly.
you wish it was the other way around, but any work is good work for the JV if they can get in.
Aiken's going to be under center here, split back. They're going to run counter. Not going to get much, maybe a half a yard.
Counter handoff to number 11, Abel Chaplin. I saw 11. I almost said Chase Brown there, but we knew better than that. It's been a while for Chase to be out here, but Abel Chapman with the little carry, maybe for a yard, be 3rd and 8, 33 and ticking left. Ball on the 28-yard line, fourth quarter here.
They're probably going to get one more play off, and that's going to be the game.
Yep. They're going to have to snap it one more time.
They're going to run it again to Jax Armstrong over the right side. Good hard run, and that's going to finish off the game. We're going to end it here in Paola 34-6 in favor of the Panthers.
Yep, you're listening to Fort Scott Tiger Football on 103.9 and Fort Scott TV as we take our end of the fourth quarter break. Join us right after this for the post-game show sponsored by Briggs Auto. Post-game show. I don't know if we'll be joined by Coach Starks tonight. He's obviously going to want to talk to his team a little bit first. Simply joins us up here. We're going to keep it live from the bench. But biggest thing, Aaron broken plays. Led to good promises for them, unfortunately. It seemed like every time that we had a chance to get him, there at the start, he was able to get out and find somebody open. That was really the difference in the game here.
Yeah, we talked about it before the game. I mean, they fumbled however many times, and when you can't, when those plays turn into first downs instead of turnovers or negative plays, it's tough. And we had three turnovers. I mean, when you're -3 in the turnover battle, or even 2, it's going to be tough to win the game. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. So.
That's what Coach Stark talked about. We can't put ourselves behind the 8 ball. We're already kind of newer faces here. No excuses there, but you did lose a lot of seniors last year. So this is basically a fresh Fort Scott Tiger team with a fresh new head coach. Shout out to us, fresh media for us as well. So everything's a lot new, and we're going to get better as the season goes on through all facets of the game. But lose penalty battle, let them broken plays lead to great things for them. It's what we're going to look like for this.
Yeah, you just can't let it ruin your. I mean, it's not going to ruin your whole season. It's one game. You've got to look at it till they're going to watch film Monday, and then as soon as you're done watching that film, you take it to heart. Make corrections and move on. Flush it.
That's what one of the greats talked about Nick Saban. He enjoyed the national championships. He won 7 of them for about a day or so. He was back into it.
Right.
You learn from what you just went through. You fix it.
Exactly. Good or bad.
We're at home next week in Fort Scott. Prairie Field, so it'll be a great home opener for us, and we want to make sure that we're bringing the same attitude as Rock the game going into halftime here. Towards the end, we're on a trailer by 7. Let's get to our first break. We'll Coach Stark still talking down with the team. We'll go up here and joins us. We'll take our first break. We'll listen to All Hit 103.9 and watching this on Scott TV. And we are back, and it looks like Coach Stark is down there talking to his kids, so I do not think he will be joining us today. Back to the ads on the radio side, but we'll keep the YouTube going here and sign off of YouTube. If he comes back, if he comes up here, you can check that out on the radio. If not, we will get all of his answers to our questions at the Coach's Corner. Our last one, I believe, this year at Outpost. The next one will be at one of the other famous Bowman's establishments, either Brick Street or New Grill. But this week's Coach's Corner will be at the Outpost here in Fort Scott. Bowman's Outpost, West 13. We'll kind of dig into the questions that we have for him going into that next week, Wednesday. But tonight, it's not what we wanted to see. Unfortunately, it was a lot closer than we thought it could have been. The score did not do justice of how the boys kind of played there the first half, and then towards the end of the
just got away from them.
Yeah.
It's tough, but
we'll get out of here on YouTube. We appreciate all of you watching. Thank you so much. Again, we'll get better. The Tigers will be better, and we'll be back better than ever. Home opener, Frary Field versus Parsons next Friday. Make sure you join the Coach's Corner at Bowman's Outpost. And this has been the Briggs Auto Post Game Show here on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Stay humble, stay grinding.